Hello, Burn Bright readers! My name is Kat. I have a channel here on the YouTubes called Katytastic, or Katytastic, you can pronounce it however your little heart desires. And on this channel I do some bookish videos like book hauls, book tags, book reviews, but I also do writing videos about writing advice and story structure and what is going on in publishing these days. I am here today to answer some questions for you guys, so let's jump right into that. The first question is, how do you balance vlogging into your schedule? And the answer is, I don't. Well, I try. This is something I could definitely use some improvement on. I love to plan and kind of daydream and think about all the things I need to do, but when it comes to actually doing things, I procrastinate quite a lot. I do get it done eventually, but I definitely have some problems with the whole balancing schedule kind of thing. The next question is, do you have a preference between audio, physical, and ebooks? I do have a preference. I love physical books the most. Actual books I can hold in my hands and touch. Audiobooks just take too long. I don't have a very long drive to work or school or anywhere, so I don't have a lot of opportunity to listen to audiobooks in which reading a physical book would not be an option. Like, I can read a book in a couple of hours, but listening to the audiobook can take like 14 hours. Who has that kind of time? In fact, out of every book I've ever purchased, only 2 of them have been audiobooks, and one of them I bought the audiobook version on accident. As for ebooks, I like ebooks. They are the books of the future, and I have an e-reader, a Kindle Fire, but I don't purchase nearly as many ebooks as I purchase physical books, and I find it kind of hard to spend $10 on an ebook when I could spend $11 on a physical copy of that same book and have it in my hands and smell it and keep it forever. I just love having this like wall of stories that I have read or can possibly read. I imagine it's a little bit like how hunters will kill like a deer and then put its head on their wall and they're like, hey, see that deer up there? I shot it. I am like that with books. You see that book right there? I read it all the way through, prologue and epilogue. What? The next question is, if you wrote an autobiography, what would the title be and why? I'd probably just call it something like Autobiography by Kat. So you really know what you're getting. But if I had to come up with like a clever title or something, I'd probably call it Alone in My Room, a tale of coffee, books, and internet addiction. Next question is, name one author you would pre-order a book from immediately, knowing nothing about the content of this book. John Green. John Green. Is that the correct answer? I feel like that's the correct answer, but I also feel like that's an answer that many people would say. So I would also like to add Libba Bray to that list, because even though she has written some very different stories, from Victorian boarding school to Boy with Mad Cow Disease to Beauty Queen Stranded on an Island, I have loved all of her stories, and I think I will love all of them to come. I also will read Just Anything by Laini Taylor. Her use of language and words is so beautiful that I don't care what the book is about, I would like to read it. And finally, the last question. What inspired you to decide to do vlogs and start a YouTube channel? Well, I have lurked on YouTube for years, never putting up videos, just spending hours a day watching videos. Though I've always been interested in vlogging and I've always loved photography and film, but all the usual reasons stopped me from putting up my own videos. Things like, I don't have enough time, what if everyone hates me, what if I forget to do it and give up halfway through, all that kind of stuff. Just negativity bringing me down. But then it was Nanowrimo 2011, and for those of you who don't know, Nanowrimo stands for National Novel Writing Month, which is an annual event in which thousands of people all over the world attempt to write 50,000 words on a novel in just 1 month. So it is the day before Nanowrimo starts, and it is my 3rd year doing Nanowrimo, and I think, hey, now's a good time to try this vlogging thing. I'm going to vlog every day for Nanowrimo. It'll help keep me on track, help me record my progress, so I did that. After that month, I didn't really put up any more vlogs until Nanowrimo 2012 came along. And this year, I actually got quite a few people watching my videos. People have been very kind to me on my vlogging journey thus far, and they seem to really like the videos that I make, and I very much enjoy making them. So as long as people want to watch, I want to create for you. Alright, that was the last question, so I will wrap this up. Thank you, Marianne, for hosting me here, and thank you, Krista, for interviewing me. I hope all of you Burn Bright readers have a lovely day, and if you'd like to see more of me, please feel free to stop by my channel. Goodbye!